Alright, today I'm going to be showing how to complete the new Gangbanger Robbery mission in GTA Online, part of the Chop Shop updates. This is recorded during the first week, but if you're watching this in following weeks, just know the vehicles may be different for you. Now, I will be quickly going through the preps and also the scope out mission because I think those are overall really easy. Alright, to get started, head over to the computer in the Chop Shop and select the vehicle. And for the scope out mission, it has you looking around the Mission Row police station taking pictures of three things, which is the back door, the helicopter, and also the vents. Overall, very simple and straightforward. The next one is stealing the police Mavericks. So what you're going to end up doing is actually going to a specific location on your map, and it's going to be having you actually hack into a signal box, which then shows you the exact location of where the helicopter is. You go to that location, you kill any cops that are in the way, steal the helicopter, and put it at the marked location, which at least for most of the time is going to be near the airport. For the next prep, it is tactical gear, which has you basically going to a lockup, shooting and killing any enemies. Honestly, it's really not that much. You steal the police riot van and then you deliver it back to your salvage yard. Now for the tasks, these are going to be available around the map. These are the green duffel bags that are on your mini map. You head over to that location, you can get started. It tells you to click right on the D-pad or whatever button it is on whatever console you are, and you can get started with each one. Starting with the getaway vehicles, it has you going to a nearby lockup and pretty much entering and stealing one vehicle of your choice. I recommend going with a fast one for obvious reasons. And then of course you stash it at a marked location. I recommend picking one that is really close to the Mission Row police station. I decided to go with this one that's like close to the garage. But overall, of course, all of them are pretty much right near it. Just pick one that has an easy escape and easy to get to as well. Next one, unmarked weapons. You go to the ammunition or whatever location it tells you. You find a bag of unmarked weapons and you put it at the dumpster that is near the police station. And then for the third one, that is going to be stun guns, which has you going to the golf course or whichever location comes up for you. You end up finding a car that actually has a specific license plate. You get the stun guns from the vehicle and then you deliver the stun guns back to the salvage yard. Now, of course, there's some optional ones, which is the mask as well as disrupt equipment. It's up to you if you want to do it. So honestly, I don't recommend it. For mask, what it pretty much does for every single robbery is just going to take 1 star off from your wanted level. And then when it comes to the disrupt equipment, specifically for this one, it just makes it a few less enemies. But I think overall, any GTA Online players can handle that. Alright, getting into the finale parts for this, what you end up doing is going to the place where the helicopter was parked at. You fly it over to the police station, land on the roof, don't crash, and then we end up having to put the BZ gas into the ventilation units, which obviously if you play GTA story mode, this is pretty much exactly how the jewelry store heist was. So just, you can jump on top of the vents and throw it in if you want to, or you could just throw it from a distance like I did. And then once that happens, you want to head over to the ladder part over here and head over to the top door on the roof over here. You'll have this little cutscene with this cop falling to the ground, and then this is where you start looking for the cell keys. Now, first off, of course, you can't kill any of the cops, so make sure you don't end up, punching them or doing what you gotta do. You just gotta end up using the stun gun for every single one. And of course, again, if you did disrupt equipment, it does put the amount of cops at a lower rate. So just know you might have a lot more cops compared to what I did since I did the optional mission just for the first time around. The cell keys I think have multiple different locations, but just overall search the police station, and if you have been inside the Mission Row police station, you know the rooms that are open for sure. You look around for the cell keys, which is going to pop up as soon as you get near it, and then you head down to access the computer. You do this simple little brute force kind of hacking, just like in the Perico heist if you did that, and then you end up opening the door for King Tiny over here, his cell, and then you guys exit from the police station through the back. Make sure you kill these 2 FIB agents that are near you because they can end up, killing or, putting King Tiny's health very low. You go to where the dumpster is, where you guys stashed your weapons earlier, and you end up stealing them and then run over to the getaway vehicle. Now, of course, you have to end up losing the cops. I recommend going to the sewers channel near the casino. That's always the easiest way to lose cops, especially since you're near it in this specific mission. Wait a few minutes, you lose the cops, and then of course you take King Tiny to the specific location. He hops into his heli and then he tells you where the vehicle is. So of course it's going to be different locations as well. For me, it was in the Vagos hideout, which was like near the hood area a little bit. You take out any of the enemies that are there. Honestly, it's not that much, and you don't have to worry about getting killed because you do have infinite lives. So you kill the enemies and you end up stealing the Omagio. You don't also have to worry about damaging it as well, or obviously I said Omagio, but it could be any vehicle for that week that you're doing. And then you take it back to the salvage yard and you're done. Overall, a pretty simple robbery for sure, and of course I do recommend always giving it to Yusuf since you get the most amount of money. But that's my quick guide on the Gangbanger Robbery in GTA Online. If you guys have any questions, Let me know in the comment section down below. I'll help you out. Subscribe and put on post notifications for more, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.